Sergeant Stevens! Sir. Want every wounded man taken down the line before it starts to get dark. We've bloody well lost enough of them for one day. When did this arrive?
Sir.
Good news. We're to be relieved today by the Devons. The men can finally get some rest. I've got a few days' leave coming to me.
What will you do with them, sir?
London first. To remind myself what real food tastes like. Then north for a couple of days, I suppose. Naturally, there's a girl I want to see while I'm there.
So I should hope, sir. Strange, isn't it? Think of our old lives just going on as before, while we're here, in this.
More than strange. When I think of my life at Downton, it seems like another world.
Everything done before the family wakes up, but it's all at 6s and 7s today. I'll go through it with you tomorrow when we're back to normal.
I do know how to run a house.
Come along. It goes under the epaulette.
Sorry, my lord. If I'd known, I'd have asked Mr. Bates about it before he left for London.
Because I'll be in uniform a lot of the time in future.
Does being Lord Lieutenant mean you're back in the army?
Not exactly. The Lord Lieutenant is responsible for the army in the county while the war's on. But no, I'm not back in the army. It appears they don't want me. Morning. I don't suppose there's any news of Bates.
We expect him back any day, my lord. He wrote to Anna that they had the funeral last Monday.
William's a good chap, but he's not Bates when it comes to uniforms. I may not be a real soldier, but I think I ought to look like one.
Quite, my lord.
We don't often see you in here for breakfast.
Isabel said she was coming up to help and your mother threatened to look in. No doubt they would love it if they found me still in bed.
I don't believe it.
Please say it's something nice.
General Robertson's invited me to be Colonel of the North Riding Volunteers. Well, this is the best bit. It may please you to know that the idea was given to me by General Haig. Well, if Haig's involved, it means I'm back in the army properly.
How can that be? Wanted for active service. You can't jump in and out of the army like a jack in a box.
I don't see why not. Churchill went back to the front after the Gallipoli business. If he can do it, why shouldn't I? Sybil, are you all right?
Sybil, darling.
Excuse me. I think I'll just...
She said more bad news.
I do think I'm getting better, don't you?
Up to a point, milady. If you could just get the clutch right down to the floor.
But I am.
Not quite, milady.
It doesn't seem to want to go.
I think it wants to if you ask it properly. That's better. You'll be putting me out of a job.
Won't the call-up put you all out of your jobs?
I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
What are you giving them to eat?
Not much. They know the money's for the hospital, so they can't expect Belshazzar's feast.
I'll make some cheese straws. What's the matter with you?
Nothing much. My dad still won't let me enlist.
Your father has no one but you. Of course he doesn't want you to enlist. Who can argue with him?
So I stand by while the lads on the farms and in the gardens go to war. Even Thomas is at the front in the medical corps.
That'll come as a nasty shock.
Oh, you can make fun of him, Mrs. Patmore, but he's fighting for his king and country and I'm not.
Well, I dare say you won't have long to wait.
Well, I hope you're right.
Do you? Because I don't. I hope very much that I am wrong.
It's kind of you to let us have it here. They'll enjoy it so much more.
And you can charge so much more for the tickets.
Good morning, Mamma. This is very early for you to be up and about.
War makes early risers of us all. I thought I would help with the flowers.
Oh, Bassett has plenty, but... Thank you.
You You don't mind my taking over the flowers, do you? Cora's flowers always look more suited to a First Communion in southern Italy. Well, what else have you planned for tonight's revels?
Anything we can think of that will raise money.
Hot buttered toast with the Countess at twopence a slice?
You dropped the cushions on the floor to plump them up.
I know.
Ethel, are you settling in?
I would be, if Anna had stopped teaching me how to suck eggs. I was head housemaid in my last position.
You were senior housemaid out of 2 in a much smaller house.
Are they to come in here tonight?
Only at the interval, and keep them out of the drawing room. I thought Mr. Bates would have been back by now, or he could have stood guard.